You may call today's episode of The Grow Show a work of magic. Magic Johnson, that is. You guessed it. Today we're highlighting the one and only, the NBA legend and part owner of the Dodgers, Earvin Magic Johnson. Hold up, bring it back. He's also making history as part owner of the LAFC. The star athlete grew up in Lansing, Michigan, the son of Earvin Sr., a General Motors assembly worker, and Christine Johnson, a school custodian. Little did they know their son would become arguably the best basketball player to ever come out of Michigan. In high school, Earvin gained notoriety for his outrageous skills on the basketball court, earning him the nickname Magic, which would stick with him his whole life. He went on to play college ball for Michigan State in 1977 and was drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in 1979, leading them to 5 NBA championships. Magic was inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame in 2002 and is recognized as one of the greatest point guards in NBA history and one of the greatest players of all time. But his greatness didn't stop there. Since his retirement from the NBA, Magic has excelled as a businessman and a philanthropist. As the CEO, he's dedicated his business venture, Magic Johnson Enterprises, to investments in underserved urban communities, as well as LA sports enterprises, entertainment, and more. Magic sat down with me to talk about his transition from one of the greatest basketball players in history to one of the most influential businessmen today. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
I can't even believe I'm sitting next to you, to be honest.
Well, I feel the same way. We're both from LA.
Both from LA.
And we're both looking good. You are dressed so incredible. The color. Pow, 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 pow.
We're kind of like matching.
Yeah.
I love it. I know I personally want to know, and I know our viewers are going to want to know, what is the secret sauce to Magic Johnson? Like, what is in your day-to-day that makes you so successful?
First thing is just really time for myself. So I take about 15, 20 minutes of just get into yourself. And then I go to the gym. I do an hour of cardio and an hour with the weights.
There you go. That's how you get built like Magic Johnson. I don't think it'll help your height, but at least you can get built like that. You're not only one of the most amazing athletes, one of the greatest athletes of all time, bar none, but you're also an incredibly successful businessman. You oversee a massive company as the CEO of Magic Johnson Enterprises. So I want to know a little bit about your growth story in business. So let's start with this. In competing with these bigger companies, how do you think you earned respect as a serious businessman and entrepreneur after basketball?
That's great because I had to get a track record of success. I get involved in so many different things, and we just started the new MLS soccer team, which is LAFC. So a lot of things are happening when you think about, because we've been successful, we were able to drive ROI, everybody said, okay, I see he knows business, now I'm good. But I had to build that track record of success over time.
And how have the successes and challenges that you found with all those investments, let's just take those sports teams, for example, lots of LA sports teams. You guys, Dodgers, this is our year.
That's right.
This is our year.
That's right.
The successes and challenges of those sports teams, how has that changed the way you've managed business moving forward?
First, we have a good product out on the field. We also upgraded the stadium because the fans were telling us they wanted more. And if you don't really look at the fan experience now in sports, you're going to be in trouble.
You helped build Starbucks and push Starbucks in areas that were populated mostly by blacks,
That's
correct?
Right. That's right.
So in your book, 32 Ways to be a Champion, in business, you wrote, executives would hand me a basketball and ask for an autograph, but they did not want to hear my pitch for investing in neighborhoods populated by blacks. How has that played a part in the way that you approach new business opportunities?
Well, I think now you look at the spending power, now everybody has changed, right? Latinos are about a $1.5 trillion spending power. We have about the same as African Americans. So that's $3 trillion that's sitting there waiting for somebody to come and get their disposable income. So when I first started, nobody thought about urban America, didn't think they could make money, but now they know they do, and they have to have these minorities as their customer and clients.
You're a trendsetter.
Thank you. I just try to do my part.
Now, it's not all about success. Even Magic Johnson can't have success all the time,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
What would you do differently as a businessman? Like, what's one thing that you regret? A challenge that, maybe you didn't face, or?
There's nothing that I've done that I regretted.
I love that.
I think that I'm not a person who go and say, oh, I wish I hadn't have done that. I think everything that you do, you can learn from it, whether it was a great deal or a bad deal.
Yeah. Part of your brand has been in basketball. You enjoyed it. You loved it.
Yep.
What areas of business, beside financial benefit, obviously, what areas of being a businessman in business bring you the most fulfillment today?
Starting a business from nothing and then growing it.
Yep, growing it.
It's the most satisfying thing in business, right?
Yeah.
And you really, it's a feel-good story and moment for you to say, hey, I bought it, when we only had 2 customers. Now we got 10,000 customers.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like that. Forget the money. I'm talking about you actually growing a business and making it a powerhouse.
Magic Johnson Enterprises aside, what's the future hold for Magic Johnson personally?
I think first, my wife Cookie and I, we're just so happy with our family. We got 2 grandchildren now. We together just want to continue to bless the world. We have 100 kids on scholarship through the Magic Johnson Foundation.
Wow.
We, built 18 technology centers across the country. We built drop-back-in centers where high school students who live in urban America can come back and get their high school diploma. That's really important. So these are all the things that we do: toy drive, healthcare drives, and people can come get their physicals. They can't pay for it, so we have doctors on buses that will go right into the inner city and give these kids physicals. So that's what I want to continue to do with my wife, because we are partners. And so I just want to change the world, help the world, and put people to work at the same time. And I'm just happy that I live in a country that allows that to happen, right?
Yeah.
That we can do anything we want to do.
Yeah.
And so that's it. That's the only thing Magic wants to do. And last but not least, I got to turn the Lakers into a championship team.
There you go.
There you go.
Boom,
I
boom,
like that. I
boom.
like that.
And on that note, thank you so much, Magic. We are so happy to
my
have you
pleasure,
here. And
my
by
pleasure.
the way, you are changing the world.
Oh, thank you. I
It's
appreciate
very,
it.
very obvious.
Thank you.
Be on the lookout for our next episode of The Grow Show, featuring the rock band supergroup, The Royal Machines. From downtown Los Angeles, I'm out.